What's up, y'all? We are back, and today, just want to talk about, first of all, just my day. My day went good. I got some things done. Still, these are one of the things that I have to get done before the evening goes, or the day goes. And we did some work. Did some with my 9 to 5. Did some with my business as a freelance videographer. But today we want to talk about, building confidence through small wins. Just another tactic for us to remember how we could build confidence through just small wins. We go through life and we want to hit these home runs, which we can, but it's much easier to hit a home run with the proper preparation, the proper base. It's much easier. Like, we all want touchdowns, but as we progress, every time we get a first down, we typically going to get a touchdown if we don't fail, right? So it's building these bricks day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, year by year, decade by decade, generation by generation, and we don't. It's hard for us to think that far down the line with something. So when we are such a microwave society, we want things so quick. But yeah, so just building confidence with small wins. At first, I would want to say that you will want to start with achieving the task to build momentum and self-trust. So achieving the task, doing the things that you have to do. Right now, like I said, I'm committed to these YouTube videos. I wasn't able to do it earlier in the day, so now I'm doing it right now this evening, committing, right? Because I've been that person that's been non-committable. I know what that is. And, if I'm going to if I want to help and make other people's lives change, or help other people's lives change, or I even want to just make my life change, have a better life for me and my kids, I have to be committable, right? I have to commit for things to build momentum. So, that's a prime example. Like I said, YouTube. I'm doing these videos every day to build momentum in various ways, right? It's a goal of mine. So whatever your goal is, the first thing that you want to do to build confidence through small wins is by start with achievable tasks to build momentum and self-trust. Achievable tasks, things that you could have consistently, or do consistently. I say this at my 9 to 5. A lot of people come up with new ideas, as I'm a videographer at my church and videographer editor at my church. I'm like, well, if we're going to do something, let's do something where we know we're going to be consistent, especially if it involves more than one person. Are we going to be consistent? Because if we get to a point where we're AKA non-committable or not consistent, then people are gonna look at us, well, what happened with that? You become untrustworthy, which means, in this situation, if you're not committable to what you're trying to do, you're, first of all, being untrustworthy with yourself about saying that you really want to do this or have this big goal to be achieved, and then you can't even be consistent with the small things that you need to be consistent with to have a good base in the first place. That's with business, that's with sports, that's with life in general, that's with relationships, right? So, once again, start with achievable tasks to build momentum and self-trust. Secondly, what we want to do to build confidence through our small wins is celebrate every success. Yes, celebrate every success, no matter how small, to reinforce progress. I've been I've been this person to, and by this person I mean the person that is too hard on themselves. And the only thing I could see that me being too hard on myself is from outside mean, it's either, outside factors, where I want to do something and I know I could do it to that point, to that magnitude, and I'm just not there yet for some reason. But I think it's connected to me knowing that I could do more. I don't want to make an excuse, and I think that's really the root of it. And I take it hard on myself to where I don't celebrate as much the small wins. But when I do celebrate the small wins, it does make me understand how much I've progressed. Like completing, I can always go back to my career, completing weekly videos for clients or for my job, right? It gets done. And that's what, how this is such a crazy point right here, is the fact that, I haven't just specifically started to do that for myself. And what I mean for myself is creating my brand through YouTube, which I continue to talk about, and I've talked about for years, and I watch people for years do so well on here. And it's just a career that I would like to have, would like to explore. And the main goal is to, help whoever I can help in the ways that I feel like I can help them. But I have to understand, by completing, this, like yesterday's video, of completing this video, this is, I need to celebrate this. And you too, whatever you're going through, as far as if it's content creation, if it's your business, whatever business you have, if it's your job where you was having a bad day, but you start to see light and do better because you're actually taking it serious and doing the things one by one. And, multitasking is overrated. We say that we're multitasking, most likely we're not. Or we're hindering ourselves by not just completing one task at a time. That's, I think, that could be a strong just opinion. But I found it better to complete one task at a time than trying to multitask. Like I tell my kids all the time, don't walk or travel to another place on your feet with your phone or your iPad in your hand watching it. This easily they're gonna trip and fall somewhere, or not looking. Something might be flying around. A car may be coming. You can't see what could be dangerous because you're not looking up. Just in general, so use that however you will. You can't be having your focus on something else at the same time we're trying to move forward. Even if you make progress, at some point you're going to make a mistake if you continue to do that, right? Or run into something that you don't want to run into. And lastly, you want to, I like to use my 3 points, and the third one is, lastly, you want to replace negative self-talk with affirmations rooted in truth and faith. We cannot talk bad about ourselves, people. Be honest with yourself, yes. Because honesty works both ways. If you can say you're honest, you did bad on something, but also honest at the same time saying, but I didn't make the mistake I made last time. I am making progress. Right? So don't make it such a negative thing. Be honest with yourself and rooted in your faith, and continue to pray about the things that you want to achieve. And through these, small wins. Small wins are important, because without the small ones, we can't get to the big one. They say, you did your big one. You can't get to the big one if you don't do your small ones. Being consistent, and also tuning out that negative self-talk. I'm not just negative self-talk, but tuning out the negative talk that you may hear anywhere else, let alone yourself. because you're going to just feed that as well. So you got to stop it with yourself, and then just stop it overall in general with anybody else, because they're not doing the work that you're doing. And if they are doing the work, they're not coming back to tell you what you're doing wrong. And and this is, for example, if somebody is ahead of their career and they come back and say something, or ahead of where you are right now, so they're further along in their career than you are, and they come back to tell you something atrocious about your work, then they just are not in a good place. But I highly doubt that would happen. I highly doubt that would happen. They wouldn't be looking backwards. So don't listen to that, no matter who says it. And help that get out of your system by not taking it in and then not portraying it yourself, because words speak life. And we got to speak positive words. Speak life into your family. Speak life into your kids. Speak life into your friends. Speak life into yourself. Speak life into your business. Speak life into your friendships, romantic relationships, your marriages. Continue to speak life into those things. Speak life to challenges that you are facing. Right? Speak life also into doing the things that are preventative things or the maintenance things in order to have a good life that's in work, your health, physically or mentally, and it's with your spiritual well-being. All of that stuff, you have to build the small building blocks in order to reach the fullest potential that you want to reach. If you have that as a goal, right? And building your confidence through those small wins. So this is, episode 2 of just laying the foundation of this 30-day challenge. Like I said, right now I'm recording right in a good time to start off a new year, even though this 30-day challenge should be beneficial for just about anyone that want to just start and lay a foundation down for a new beginning, whatever that may be. I know I changed around the lights a little bit. I don't know. I didn't want to get a tripod, so I put my camera up on my gimbal, and I just moved. I bought this house a year ago, and I still haven't put that picture up. That's a photo that I purchased from a friend at their art show. It had to be about 3 years ago or more. Maybe 5. Yeah, almost maybe 5 to 6 years ago. It's crazy. That time moves far fast. Yeah, I don't know how y'all would like this. I know this is I got this light on right in front of my face. I don't even know how I kind of look on it on the screen. But what matters the most is the message. And, let's really go out there and get these small wins. Also, I want to let you know anything that you want to talk about. Feel free to, write in the comments below. Anything that, you think I should have an opinion on that you would like to hear from. And also, please like, share, and subscribe. This is something that, once again, I want to mix in. There's other things that I want to talk about. And my way to do it is to, right now, be on a daily run. To get monetized on YouTube and, change this into a career, once again, about helping people. So please like, share, and subscribe. Go and watch some other videos that I may have that I put up already as well, if you're interested in any of those. And so day 1 was about setting goals with purpose. Day 2 was about building confidence through small wins. Come back tomorrow for another one, a foundational opinion that I have that can become facts for your life. But these are, once again, different things, building those pillars up. I thank y'all for watching. Peace.